What's going on, guys? Venatix here. Welcome back to the channel. Quick video on jewels, the new jewel system sockets to increase and make your spells a little different. Actually, some really cool things here. You cannot change your ultimate, but you can change your basic spells for your magic school. If you take a look here, you can see like the little diamonds here is where you can put into your jewels. You can see Chaos Volley. I have a tier 2 socket here, which is going to increase my damage by 17%, and hitting a different target with second projectile deals 38% additional damage. Then you can see on here in Unholy and Ward of the Damned here, I also have a tier 2, which is absorbing a projectile heals you for 27% of your spell power, increases damage done by recast attack by 12%. Again, this is just a tier 2. There's more in there, and this is how you can unequip a jewel. You can click back on this, edit the socket, and then equip it. You just have to make sure that you have a jewel inside of your inventory. As you can see here, I have one for Bone Explosion. So if I go to the spells, Bone Explosion, edit socket, and now I have Depraved Eye, and I equip it. And now the cooldown for Bone Explosion has a 7% cooldown reduction. Pretty cool. Now there's jewels all over the place, guys. All the way from tier 1 that looks like this, tier 2, to tier 3 that looks like this. Tier 3 is the highest, and the best way to farm and get these as fast as possible is just killing enemies, including V-Bloods as well. There's a random chance for enemies to drop these, but some of the best places to get them are chests, especially the golden chests. You're going to get a lot from there. But again, the tier 3s are what you're going to want to get. Now to start farming these towards the mid to late game, you're going to have to make a jewel crafting station, which is right over here. Jewel crafting table. As you can see here, you can just start crafting these suckers, and what you need is flawless ruby for based off the color, or a flawless amethyst, a flawless emerald, miststone, or flawless sapphire, and flawless topaz. But everything else is going to require dark silver. So as you can see, it's kind of more of like the end-ish game where dark silver is needed and you're farming the silver mines. So basically you're going to start crafting these, and there's RNG involved when it comes to these, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let me unequip this and unequip this, and take a look inside your inventory. When it comes to these jewels, we'll pull them over here. If you hold down left alt, you can see that anywhere between 8 to 11% you could have rolled for this modifier on your jewel. As well for this, for the reduces cooldown, sorry, you can go anywhere from 7 to 10%. So this one in particular was actually a pretty low roll, and we could have gotten higher. So what would we do? We would keep crafting stuff in the jewel crafting station. Same for this one here. You can see that this one rolled a 12, but it had a chance of going all the way up to 17%. As well as the other one going all the way up to 31%, but we only rolled a 27%. So you can see this is kind of like that late endgame grind here to really perfect your build to get the most damage possible for PvP as well as PvE when you're finishing getting the soul shards and things like that. Okay, so the jewel crafting station, to get that, you have to kill this guy, Raziel the Shepherd, level 57, will give you the jewel crafting table. Now to be able to make the actual jewels there, you have to get the recipe from Merwin, the Elementalist, which is a V-Blood, which allows you to make the greater jewels, which is going to be tier 3. As for other jewels, you'll be able to make those earlier on, and then you'll have to start getting those flawless gems, which now you'll be able to actually turn those into those by killing Morian, the Stormwing Matriarch. And that pretty much sums up the jewel system. It just kind of makes spells better than they once were. Spells are going to be way cooler to use. You're going to see a whole lot of variety of magic spells in meta when it comes to PvP and PvE, so it's going to be a good time. Looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think and what jewels you're going to be looking for, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.